on to our top story at this hour. Now, yesterday, Shankar Aiyar sent shockwaves across the country when he called the PM a neech aadmi. And now, in a panel discussion on India-Pakistan relations, he stirred another controversy. This time, he has said that he batted for Pakistan, saying that Pakistan is not an enemy. He said, and I quote, "We are damaging our own nationhood by enabling Pakistan to continue being considered as enemy territory." Well, let's listen in to what he said in more detail.
What is our single biggest issue? The single biggest issue of nation building is integrating the Muslim community into the rest of the country. But there is a large section of opinion in our country which says that the Muslim community was responsible for the vivisection of India, and therefore draws a parallel between Muslims who made Pakistan and Muslims who voted with their feet to remain in India. Now, are we going to integrate them? Can we do it if there is this hostile relationship with Pakistan? We are damaging our own nationhood by enabling Pakistan to continue being considered as enemy territory for no reason other than that it is inhabited by Muslims and was created by Muslims. So we need to work out ways of consolidating our own nationhood, and one very important aspect of that is somehow creating a relationship with Pakistan which will enable our Muslims to not be held responsible for what Hafiz Saeed does or did or will do. I see the constituency for peace in Pakistan widening rather than shrinking. And at the same time, I see that the army, in its views on India-Pakistan relations, is not homogeneous. There is a kind of diversity of opinion in every segment of Pakistan society. We decide that the real Pakistan is Hafiz Saeed and those who are backing him, and that the rest of Pakistan doesn't matter at all. It's we who are deceiving ourselves. There are in Pakistan a combination of people who like us, detest us, and are indifferent to us. And in our country, we have rather more people who detest them, rather more people who wish them ill, and rather more people who would rather not trust them, because if they did trust them, they would lose their own rationale.
And my colleague Payal now joins us on the phone line. Well, Payal, we'd really like to understand what this man is up to. First, he insulted the PM, then he heckled journalists, and now he's making pro-Pak statements.
Well, of course, it seems that Motormouth, Shankar Aiyar always has his foot in his mouth. Remember, he's been someone who's been a diplomat in the past. He's been someone who's represented the country as the Ministry of External Affairs. And for him to turn around and tell people that Pakistan is not an enemy state, he could be joking. And this joke is going to really sort of dent his image even further, because our people are losing their lives day in and day out, trying to counter the terrorism that Pakistan is constantly trying to infuse into our country. Also, the fact that Mr. Shankar Aiyar should very well remember that terror and terrorism and terrorists have no religion. So for him to draw a parallel and say that people are being victimized and Pakistan is being victimized just because it's a nation of Muslims built by Muslims, that's absolutely a very, very ridiculous argument. There will be no basis for this sort of an argument in this country of India. Where of course we take absolute pride in the way in which our forces counter that dirty desire of Pakistan. What is he trying to do? This is probably the first.
And Payal, imagine he's making all these statements just after Hafiz Saeed has been released, after Hafiz Saeed has announced that he's planning to join politics. I mean, how does he even have the audacity to make such statements, and what is Congress's stand on this? Does Congress stand by Shankar Aiyar? Isn't it time for Rahul Gandhi to sack Shankar Aiyar for all that he's been doing?
Well, of course, yesterday it was seen that there was only a sham of action taken on Shankar Aiyar for the fact that he made that derogatory comment against the Prime Minister. But what will Rahul Gandhi and company say to this? Because here you are, a man from their party who of course now is in a suspended mode. He has been someone who has been former union minister, comes out and says that he does not believe Pakistan is an enemy nation. Then it's very important for the Congress party from here on to clear whether or not they agree with what Mani Shankar Aiyar is saying. If he in the past, several people from the Congress party in the past have been guilty of appeasing terror. Whether calling some terrorists by G and addressing all of that, and even questioning the surgical strike. They have drawn in a sharp ire from the people. But this is certainly not acceptable. No Indian will really buy this argument, because we do agree, and all of us will agree, that any terror does not have any religion. So what is the need to connect anything with a religion? This is the second time around in 2 days that Mani Shankar Aiyar has drawn religion in his arguments. Earlier by calling the Prime Minister and questioning the Prime Minister's caste, and this time around questioning as to why Pakistan was being considered an enemy nation just because it was by Muslims. It is ridiculous. It is an absolute ridiculous argument. Clearly a lot of explaining for Rahul Gandhi to do, and actually it's a sad state of affairs, because on one front, when he's trying to focus on the Gujarat election, it seems that constantly his own partymen are busy in belittling his image and probably bringing in a lot of dent to the image of the Congress party as a whole.
Absolutely, Payal, and we are waiting to see if more bloopers follow from Mani Shankar Aiyar and how the Congress reacts to it. But for now, thank you for joining us on this broadcast.
बहुत जल्द आ रहा है republicworld.com पर भारत। republicworld.com अब हिंदी में, India's #1 digital news media tech outfit। आपकी सोच, आपकी भाषा, आपका देश।